going to come to this meeting.
And I don't know how many they would have online.
And you are live, Madam Chairman.
We are live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'll call the Parks and Recreation Board Monday, December 16th to order at 6 o'clock. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for that. Okay, we have no public. Is there anybody online? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the 18th.
A second.
Get a chance to read it?
Yes, I read earlier.
Okay. Dirk first.
I'll second.
Second. Okay. By affirmation, approved. Okay, let's talk about the survey at the Christmas stroll. Dirk, you want to go ahead and just give a quick update on what occurred for you at the steel building?
Yeah, we got all set up. She set us up in the back room with some other individuals that were selling baked goods and Christmas ornaments and that kind of thing, and had quite a good turnout. And then what I would do, Becky would sit at the desk, and when I seen the line going outside the door, I just hit the line and started working the line, go back and come back in.
Nice.
And do it that way. I did dump some off at the American Legion, also some of the cards. And then I went to Coffee Cup. Yeah. And gave him a big stack to give out, and then went to the new place over there by the gym that serves the energy drinks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to her and left the stack. I was going to go to the gym, but they were locked up, so
Okay.
I didn't get that.
All right.
So yeah, it was good.
Okay, great. And so I met Dirk over at Jeannie Steele's building, picked up a couple surveys and placards, and then I strolled this direction and went through from the Legion forward, went into the Mint and stopped kids on the street and did the gazebo, and then I was able to take them to the seniors' one of the two seniors' Christmas dinners, where I hit at least 20 seniors before dinner. There were over 40 that attended, but once they get food, they're done. And then I was able to take it to the Rotary Board meeting and the auxiliary meeting for the American Legion. And I think we've got a pretty good, at least written responses, and we'll see how many we get online.
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
did you get the email from Jerry?
I probably did.
He said 141, I think he got 141 was the count.
Jerry is?
Yes.
Okay. I think we'll have a great response once we get these to them. And I know somebody had dropped some off to Nicole already in her office. Are these those? Or are these different?
Well, I was going to, but then when I went to her office, it was locked. She wasn't there. So I don't know. Is somebody else going to dump some off?
All I know is that these were the online ones that Jerry said he got through
Okay.
the online
Okay.
site.
Okay. All right, then we'll tabulate or send these off to him as well. Okay.
And the online, when does the online close? Was it?
13th, I
It
saw.
Yeah.
It was
I thought
supposed to be
13th.
Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
but we've talked about extending it because we didn't get it until the 6th? I think it was somewhere around the 6th, so.
Yeah, but didn't they need a certain amount of time to compile everything to do that open house at the end of January?
I think that was for his schedule, to keep it, to give them
Right.
time with the holidays in between, to give them time to get.
Yeah. I think just surveys are just
We'll see
hard.
how, I think we've got a pretty good, between the 141 and then what we might have here, which is probably at least 50, we might be looking at 200. Maybe not as many as we'd hoped, but we'll see as it continues. And I sent it out to BCDC and asked him to put it out there, and John Hahn put it out on the
Okay.
BCDC
Yeah,
site, so.
I did it through that.
Yeah.
center, so.
So hopefully that helped. So, okay, well, good. I think it was a good plan to do it at the Christmas stroll, and good effort. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
And thanks
You
for
guys-
everybody else
yeah.
that helped. Yeah.
food.
Okay, yeah,
That never hurts.
all the way down through, that never hurts either.
Yeah.
Date for the survey discussion with Great West. What did he put? I think I left my phone in the, there it is. Does he have it on his email?
No, you were looking, so the 20th is a holiday, we don't, and then the 21st, I can't get the room. So somebody else was in there.
January?
Okay.
Yes.
I am supposed to be testifying at the legislature that week, you guys, so it depends, and it's very fluid, so I might be here, I might not, but I will definitely try.
Well, what did he plan on? When I looked at the minutes, what did we plan on for?
Design workshop.
Yeah, Parks and Rec open house, master plan open house at 5 p.m. on the 21st. And we were just going to do, I think, an open house idea, right? Like, that people can come in.
Right,
not-
so
not
that
as-
was January 21st.
Yeah, but you
that
can't
was
get the room.
design workshop, was it not?
That was the open house on the 21st.
That's the design, yeah, it was a design workshop.
Oh, is that what it's called?
The same,
Okay.
yeah, same.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I was looking at B, which said date for survey discussion with Great West.
Oh,
I thought that
I'm
was
sorry.
today.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't know if he was going to be dialing in today
I
or
got
tonight or not.
nothing from him.
I thought that was the original plan, was that he would have all of the information back and ready so that he could discuss that with us.
Okay.
But, I mean, but like you said, though, getting a little bit later start on getting
Right.
sent out and stuff.
And he probably would have got most of them on Friday if I didn't.
Yeah,
was
that would be a
occupied
very
with
quick
somebody
turnaround.
else's
Yeah.
funeral.
Well, maybe if it's, I don't know, 140, maybe not.
I'm heading to, they have an office in Helena, right?
Yes.
I am heading to Helena all day tomorrow. I can take these surveys and physically hand them to him,
Okay.
and then I will.
So he is remote, but
He's remote.
I
Okay.
can't remember what was the young man's name that was with him.
Kevin,
Kevin.
England.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he works in the Helena office.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be great,
I'll Google
Jen.
their address and I'll just drop it off to him.
Maybe you could throw
Because-
out, maybe we could throw out some dates if you're there.
For the design workshop to
Yeah, because you
change
said
it?
the 21st won't work.
They can't get the room for the 21st that evening.
What about like Thursday that week?
I think the 23rd is open. I think that was one of the two, 22nd, 23rd. I wrote down 4 days with,
Let me see what,
Okay.
let me see what I've got for. So we didn't want to do it on the 20th.
Well, that's a
That
holiday.
was-
We can. I mean,
that's
I don't-
right, that's the
Town wasn't
holiday.
open that day. That doesn't, I mean,
What's that holiday?
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
Jeez.
Some people take 3-day weekends, but,
Yeah.
and the 21st won't work. I do have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday open.
What about the 23rd?
I think she said the 22nd, 23rd was a date that was open, and the 24th. I believe all 3 of those days. It's a Friday, but I could check. What would be? your
I wouldn't
first
do a
preference?
Friday. I would stick with
Yeah.
the Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But which way would you buy it? 23rd would be. I gotta take my mom to the zoo on the 22nd.
I leave Wednesday, the 22nd,
You'd want that.
on my trip for Mom. Yeah, I'm gone for a week and a half this time.
So you will be here on the 22nd, or you won't?
I leave on the
Oh,
22nd
you leave.
at 2
I'm-
o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, and I'm gone the whole next week, but that doesn't mean you can't still do it. Are we wanting to meet and go over surveys first, though, right, before the design workshop? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, see, I don't get back till the 31st.
Okay.
I didn't have anything after the meeting, so I thought, well, I'll just book my flight, which I did today.
Yeah, I totally
We
understand.
could, I feel like maybe we could do like the survey review online. We could have like a Zoom call.
We could.
Or
I don't mind doing a
something
Zoom
like
from
that,
Mom's.
if that would be easier for
A Zoom
everyone.
call here or at home?
No, everyone could just hop on their
And that doesn't
own.
need to be live streamed, it's not a meeting.
I don't really think I was thinking more along the lines of a working meeting. just for the discussion, right? The survey discussion, if we know,
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
date
it's
for
just
the
the
design work.
discussion with Great West so that we
Yeah.
can set a design workshop day. So, survey discussion,
because our initial design workshop day was going to be the 21st.
right.
So we had initially had that, but we just need to find a different day. But-
So I wonder if we could back it up to the first week of January. And that would then be the survey discussion
Possibly.
after I give them all the surveys. And then they would still have 2, maybe 3 weeks to put together the workshop information.
We do the second week in January? I wouldn't have to be there, I guess. I guess I don't have to be on the Zoom meeting, do I?
You wouldn't have to be on the Zoom meeting.
Okay,
Not
not
the Zoom.
I mean, you could watch, well,
I can watch it. Well, I guess I can watch it in Missoula. I'm just going to Missoula. I'm watching my.
you could just hop on and
Yeah,
from
it's a
Missoula.
Zoom meeting, yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Technology, isn't it great?
it's so great.
So the actual first week of January is, if you want to start with January 2nd, is a Tuesday, but,
Thursday.
Thursday.
I'm sorry, Tuesday, yeah, the 7th. So the Monday, the 6th, we could work that week. Just pick something during that week.
Is this something we want to do during the day or during the evening?
I don't know if
I'm free.
I'm free, you're free, but.
If I have,
Lacey.
I can schedule a
my
meeting.
last meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not coming
You're
back.
not renewing.
You're
You're not renewing.
She's running.
I'm not
You're running
running
away, you're running
She's
away.
not running for That's it.
That's why I'm quiet, because it doesn't matter what day you pick. I can throw out some ideas for you.
We could try
I'm
for.
good, so yeah, whatever. day
I
you
just
pick.
don't know if Michael can do it though during the day. And with only 3 of us, I mean, it's just an open discussion, but
Yeah, with Great West.
with Great.
So why don't we do, if you don't mind, Madam Chair, why don't we do just an email thread to find a date on that? That's not like we're
Maybe-
not making a decision, we're just
Yeah.
scheduling a time.
Give a couple options.
Yeah,
Okay.
and connect
Email.
Jerry, Nicole, Mike.
This is just for survey
Yeah.
discussion. Okay.
And you can just put me down that I'll be able to attend. Because if I got an excuse to cancel some conference calls, I'll do it.
Right.
Bummer, huh?
I know, right?
And then at whatever gets decided, we can just post 48 hours in advance, say Parks and Rec is having a working meeting to go review the survey results, and we can find a time. Let's have a couple time options
Okay.
maybe laid out for the open house.
What works
were we calling
better
that? The design.
for you, Lindsay? Because I think you're really the one with the most schedule for us. Are you a morning or afternoon or evening?
Oh, for a meeting?
Yeah, just for our
on Tuesday-
discussion.
Tuesday, that day, right now, is wide open, so whatever works for everybody.
Tuesday's open any day?
Well,
Anytime, or-
Tuesday the 7th is pretty wide open right now.
Tuesday the 7th.
Monday the 6th is open for me until 2 o'clock. Wednesday's not a good day. That's going to be our first commission meeting of the year, so that'll be a fun day.
Okay. Yeah, I have that whole week open. Okay. And if you're not any particular morning, afternoon, whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if I had to choose, I'd say morning.
Okay. And you said Wednesday, Lindsay, you'd rather not do one?
If we're going to do something Wednesday,
We can push it to Thursday or Friday.
yeah, Wednesday's just not good.
Okay,
um,
no.
Thursday would have to just be in, like, after 12 p.m.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
check with Jerry. I'll send the email out.
You're gonna send it?
I'll send it out.
Okay.
You definitely include Nicole and Mike. You know that.
Yep.
I just completely mommed you. Sorry.
Yes, you did. But that's okay. My brain has been pretty mushy between being sick and taking care of
Yeah.
Sharon Doig's stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. And then once we have that survey discussion, I'll also touch base with Jerry to find out what dates would work for him for a design workshop that might be conducive for us as well.
Yeah, we should definitely
He can kind
have.
of give us dates back.
Yes, we should definitely do that. Just have that, get that set for sure on that date. So we maybe get some of the open options from Abra.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else on the master plan? I'm kind of excited to see where the results go.
Did you read
What
them?
they
I totally
show.
read them. I totally read them.
I got to sit there and do 20 of them
know.
myself.
It's kind of exciting.
I think it'll be good. All right, then number 6, board position recommendations. Do you have your fill-in?
Do I have my?
Do you have a fill-in? You cannot leave without giving me your backfill.
Madam Chair, I did get a, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Yeah, I said I can give you names, that doesn't mean that.
That doesn't mean they'll accept. Thank you.
Right.
Appreciate it. That's very helpful, Lacey. Yes,
I
Albert.
had one person that was interested. She was kind of looking at this one and also the mental health one. I reached out twice and did not hear back from her. So that's all that I've received for replacement.
And I tried for Frank Davis, and he says he's not doing this stuff no more.
All right.
Good try, though. Good effort.
I know, I
Good
try. I
effort.
beat on him almost every Sunday. It's like,
Right.
come on, Frank. Nope.
Well, I have a friend, Amy, who was going to come the other day. She said she was going to come to the meeting because I was like, hey, we need people in Parks and Rec. But she was already planning on coming. But she's working in Helena now. So maybe she just didn't make it. Maybe the roads were.
It was kind of,
Yeah.
I left at 5 and so
Okay.
it took me almost an
And she's
hour.
clear out in North Valley. So maybe
That's her, yeah. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and the good majority of my acquaintances are already so tied up in other groups or have decided to go traveling and enjoy their retirement.
Imagine.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
imagine that.
weird.
Who wants to do that?
Yeah.
It's so
Crazy.
silly.
Okay, so that will leave us 3 board positions open then, won't it? No, 2.
2.
Lacey's and then Bill's that we haven't yet.
As long as there's 3, you guys have a quorum
Yeah,
for things.
yeah. At least it's not Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's gonna be the 3 Stooges.
It's hard. It's hard. But, volunteers are
They're very
hard to come by.
Yeah.
People just getting people to spend time.
And it's right on the verge of hopefully getting a good master plan where we can start moving forward with projects, which is why some of our individuals joined the board, was to get going on some projects.
Yeah.
I would love to see a high schooler jump on the board and, get your.
Yeah.
I would. I think I would love
I
to
would.
get like a different perspective on things, but. John said,
No,
There-
it's
there's a
we
requirement, is
we
there?
have a high school group associated with one of my others, and
Oh, okay.
they've been less than participatory this
Oh.
year. In past years, they were absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
But this year, their group is not very participatory with the adult group at all.
interesting. Okay.
But not to say, I'd love to have a high school student, even a homeschool student, give us a student's perspective. That's why I really sought out quite a few of the teenagers that were on the Christmas stroll.
Well, it's their
So-
community. They're going to be the ones living here, reaping the benefits from these kinds of things, and possibly playing sports on the different fields and doing
We
things.
hope.
So.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, no board position recommendations at this time. Do we have any, let me see, it says next meeting date due to the holidays.
Yeah, I just didn't know when you wanted to meet, and I don't know if that has to have to wait to decide. Because the third week is that Martin Luther King. I know, I think the 22nd and 23rd is open.
And I'm gone the next week till the 31st, so I'm
leaving.
saying
You're
let's
leaving.
defer till February.
That's right.
That would be my choice, because then that would give Great West some time to get the information together. Maybe we date for a design workshop in early February.
Yeah.
And your third, Madam Chair, your third in Monday in February is also a holiday. It's President's Day. And it doesn't have to be then. I'm just saying that's when it lands again in February. FYI.
I'm okay with moving it to February 10th. The 5th or the 10th. I always sought the third Monday because I'm on the Legion boards. the two different boards for those two following Monday, or earlier Mondays, but I'm not that involved with them right now, so it would be up to you. If you
I'm
want to
good.
do the 5th or the 10th
Yep, I'm good.
in January.
Wait, in January or February?
I'm sorry, February, 5th
Okay.
or the 10th,
5th or the 10th?
which would work.
I'll have to see about the room, but
Yeah,
I can
just
ask and
whatever.
let you know. I can find out, I can email Jessica and find out if you can do a room, so either one of those days.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
All right, I'll tell you what, Aubrey, you give me the room and let's shoot for the 5th.
Okay.
The sooner the better, after we do maybe our design workshop, or we work with Jerry and see if they can make I really don't want to make that meeting the design workshop unless you think it's appropriate to do so. Or should we have the design workshop
I
the first week and then have our meeting the second week?
I think you could at the survey discussion with Great West,
Okay,
kind of figure out what meeting dates should be, would be my suggestion, because then hopefully Mike will be on that call.
okay,
And Nicole will be present as well, and it may be easier to set up,
okay.
make that decision. Even though
All right.
it's not a policy decision, you're just making a date and time decision.
Right, we just have to give her a heads up enough to make it a public, for the public forum.
Yes.
So, okay. Do we have any new business?
Madam Chair, I think you'll need to review bylaws as well. We're just doing that annually, and not today, but for the next meeting, whenever that is.
Okay. Does that come up again?
Seems like we just accepted
I
it.
know.
I know.
But
It
if
Yeah.
if we accepted them and like.
Then it'll be really, really easy.
Yeah, so it was on.
It'll be a quick read. Check. Bylaws approved.
Okay, we'll add that to the agenda of the next meeting.
Okay.
Any other new business? Nothing from Lacey? Would you like to say any words before you depart?
So you're departing for good? I missed this.
I've been, because we started attending a new church in Helena.
Oh,
And
okay.
so it's been much more time consuming. And I've also chairing the community service, or community service for my office. And so just my free time, when I say free time, it's more my mental free time of my list of things to do, that. So
Yeah.
when it came that my time was up here, and because I thought I had one more year, and then I was like, well, maybe this is the sign that that's
You'll
something
come
that
back
needs-
in
something
10
needs
years.
to go. It's not that I haven't enjoyed it, it's just,
Yeah, oh, I get it, yeah.
there's, as Lindsay said, when you're volunteering for stuff, and sometimes it's just, I want to make sure that I'm effective and not just doing it because,
To fill a chair?
yeah,
I understand.
so.
Well, we're going to miss you. Going to miss your insight. Definitely going to miss your expertise in the work that you do.
And I think I think the board's in a great spot, and I think there's some great exciting things coming, and hopefully it'll bring some excitement to the community to want to.
I hope so.
Did you turn in a letter? I feel like you had an email that said you were resigning. Did you?
I did not. I talked to Nicole about it, and she said since it was an end of term, I didn't have to. If I was resigning.
Resigning formally. Okay,
Yes, but
perfect.
since it's just a
Perfectly.
term limit, it's not a.
Okay.
Oh, good to know.
it
Perfect.
just-
So yours has been 2 years?
Just bye.
That's been 3 years already?
I guess that's what. Yeah, I was surprised too. I was thinking there was one more. So.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your input and your energy. And I know working full-time, it's difficult to balance.
Like you said, it's not
So-
something that I might not want to come back to.
Well, you have experience. There you go. And I think I've told you this before. Retired means you are tired all over again, but now you don't get paid.
Yes.
And the two most important letters in retirement are N-O. The hardest words. The hardest letters. But anyway, thank you for your time. Any comments from the floor? Any other comments from the floor? Okay. So what I have then is review the bylaws for the next meeting. throw out an email for options of for the survey discussion as well as the design workshop. And then our next meeting options, the 5th or the 10th of February, whichever works best for the rest of the staff.
And I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay?
and if they want to include, if they want that to be the design workshop too, the same time,
Okay.
which might be hard, I don't know, but.
It might be. That's why I was thinking at least give me put a week between them.
Might not,
so they can
might
do
not
the
have
sur-
anything to
I don't
talk
know.
about,
Could be.
either. There might not be any business really to move forward with until,
For another meeting? Or
yeah.
until that's done, other than the bylaws?
Well, the bylaws, but the bylaws can wait, I mean. I said
Yeah, we
that
do
out
wait
loud.
on the bylaws.
So, I think it's more important just like, if we don't have to have a meeting, just to have the meeting, that's good. And if it
Right.
means the next meeting is the design workshop and you can do all that, and then there's a whole bunch more to talk about at the next meeting.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Okay,
Um,
all right. Any comments from anyone else? All right, everybody have a safe and wonderful Christmas holidays. Be careful out there. And I adjourn the meeting at 6:27.
Wow.
Ooh, that's not a quick one. I can go home and finish plowing.
Yeah, that sounds.
Well, I plowed once down